Good morning, Diamond Path. This is Mr. Nelson coming to you with our first of four books that are in honor of Hispanic Heritage Month here at Diamond Path and across the country. Hispanic Heritage Month started on September 15th, last Friday, and goes through Sunday, October 15th. It is to recognize the contributions and influence of Hispanic Americans to the history, culture, and achievements of the United States. So really excited to bring you this book series. And I'm also excited to tell you that on Monday, we will have Mexico Azteca, a Mexican folklore dance, come here to perform for us in two different performances. It is a combination of ballet and folkloric technique that displays the beauty of Mexico while maintaining Mexico's heritage. So we're going to get started with our book. The first book that we are going to read today is Alma and How She Got Her Name. Names are very, very important to everyone. It's really important that you get names right when you make every effort to acknowledge that person and their heritage and where that name comes from. And so this book is a little bit about how Alma got her name. Alma Sofia Esperanza Jose Pura Candela had a long name, too long if you asked her. My name is so long, Daddy, it never fits, Alma said. Come here, he said, let me tell you the story of your name. Then you decide if it fits. Sophia was your grandmother, he began. She loved books, poetry, jasmine flowers, and of course, me. She was the one who taught me how to read. I love books and flowers, and you too, Daddy. I am Sophia. Esperanza was your great-grandmother, he continued. She hoped to travel, but never left the city where she was born. Her only son grew up to cross the 7 seas. Wherever her sailor son went, so did Esperanza's heart. The world is so big. I want to go see it, Daddy. You and me together. I am Esperanza. Jose was my father, Alma's daddy said. He was an artist with a big family, like many people had back then. Early each morning, he walked to the mountains and the plazas to paint everyday life. Sometimes I went along. Your grandfather taught me how to see and love our people. I wake up early every day and I draw a lot too, Daddy. This morning I drew a kitty cat for you. I am Jose. Pura was your great aunt. She believed that the spirits of our ancestors are always with us, watching over us. When you were born, she tied a red string around your wrist, a charm to keep you safe. Hello, Pura. It's me, Alma. Candela was your other grandmother. She always stood up for what was right. I am Candela. I love the story of my name. Now tell me about Alma, Daddy. Where does that name come from? I picked the name Alma just for you. You are the first and only Alma. You will make your own story. Alma Sofia Esperanza Jose Pura Candela. That's my name and it fits me just right. I am Alma and I have a story to tell. A note from Juana. My name is Juana Carlota Martinez-Pizarro. My father named me Juana after his mother, Juana Francisca. My mother chose the name Carla to honor the memory of her uncle, Carlos. My father was a man of decision, so when it was time to register my birth, he changed Carla to Carlota on the birth certificate. He was convinced that Juana Carlota was the mighty name he wanted for his daughter. Thanks to that change, I got stuck with what I thought was the most old-fashioned, harsh, ugly, and way too Spanish name in all of Lima, Peru, where I grew up. Little did I know that later on, after I moved to the United States, it would feel unique and remind me every day of where I come from. What is the story of your name? What story would you like to tell? So that is a note from the author, Juana Martinez-Neal. So, boys and girls, that is the first of our story series, and it's in honor of Hispanic Heritage Month. I encourage you to check in with each other and see if you can come up with what is the story of your name. And if you're not sure, ask your mom or your dad or any loved one at home. And if you need to make up your own story to decide what that name really truly means and how it's going to pave your pathway moving forward, feel free to do that as well. All right. I hope you all have a wonderful Wednesday. We'll see you soon.